SCP-077, Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-077 is to be kept in Research Sector 861 on top of a 0.5 meter steel pedestal in a 3 meter by 3 meter by 3 meter chamber with a 0.5 meter thick steel reinforced walls. The reinforced steel hatch door in the chamber is to comply with AH-37 protocol. It is to be guarded at all times by 2 Level 1 personnel. A boom mic connected to a speech recognition system should verify that all pronunciations is within standards. Cameras to be mounted within the chamber to record any changes. Every 8 hours, a minimum of 2, but preferably 3, trained D-Class personnel are to enter the containment area and in a loud, clear voice read the runes etched into SCP-077 in unison. The reading must be performed by individuals who understand the full meaning of the runes being read, who are able to pronounce the entirety of the inscription correctly, and who are no more than 30 centimeters away from SCP-077. All personnel must undergo 1 week of training session with Foundation Linguistics for pronunciations, reading, and dialect coaching. A minimum of 20 D personnel are to be trained or undergoing training at all times. Trained D-Class personnel are exempt from termination until such time as they have been replaced. Foundation Linguistics are to remain on call in case of unexpected rune change. Every new set of runes is to be transcribed into phonetic English and provided with literal idiomatic translations as quickly as possible. See document 077-redacted through redacted for archive translations. Cafeteria menu for research section sector 861 must not include any potatoes or potato-based ingredients. Description: SCP-077 appears to be a top half of a human skull engraved with runes, each filled with an unidentified black resin. The runes change every lunar month, defined by a full moon rising above the horizon in Ireland, as well as the winter and summer solstices, the spring and autumn equinoxes, and whenever a partial, annual, or total solar or lunar eclipse is visible from Ireland. These engravings are not read out loud at least once within the 24-hour period. The eye socket and nasal cavity of SCP-077 will emit SCP-077-1. SCP-077-1 is a luminescent green vapor which precise nature remains undetermined. It is to be noted that although SCP-077-1 behaves as a normal gas in all other ways, it only occupies those spaces which are within SCP-077's effective line of sight. It does not flow into the space behind SCP-077 unless confined. Opaque, impermeable barriers and no biological content can provide temporary protection from SCP-077-1. However, attempts to permanently contain SCP-077 within opaque containers have failed, due to the artifact producing a sufficient quantities of SCP-077-1 to explosively rupture those containers. All biological material, with the obvious exception of SCP-077 itself, which comes in contact with SCP-077-1, is instantly transformed into vicious, malodorous ooze. Ooze has been identified as the rotten flesh of potato tubers, Solanium tubularisum, which has been severely infected with tomato blight, Phytophthalo infestans. 1 cubic centimeter of SCP-077-1 transforms upward of 800 grams of biological material. Reading SCP-077 engravement has notable, if transient, effects on the health of the readers. These effects include nausea, cramps, headache, dizziness, incompetence, fear, skin rashes, nosebleeds, and fatigue or fugue states. Effects intensify as the time between readings increase and become cumulative for individuals who read the engravings too many times consecutively and or too frequently. Readers have a 60% chance of developing an allergy to potatoes. Addendum 1. The artifact was recovered from Redacted in the village of Redacted, Ireland. Locals built a shrine around the artifact where upwards of Redacted participants would engage in the nightly ritual. Fragmentary history documents retrieved from the remains of the village church. See Archive 077-1576. And library. See Archive 077-1582. indicate that the artifact existed for as early as 1846, at which point in time it is described as highly positive terms, including protector and redacted. By 1869, however, references of the article are fearful, resentful, and couched in euphorism. Ooh. I'll save that for another day.